Dan Moskal here, and we're talking about how to write a book and the very first step. So this is the first of a series of videos here as part of a bonus for my 8th book, How to Write a Book, The System. And what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a peek over my shoulder into how exactly I go through this process. And here's the thing, writing a book is not a simple overnight process. And like Albert Einstein said, we need to make things as simple as possible. So the first place is to create a list of reasons. This is what's going to change in your life when you write your book and when you finish it and when it's published. And the very first thing, and we're going to start with the nitty-gritty reason, when you finish your book, this can provide you additional income on book royalties. If you happen to be working with Dwight Schrute or Michael Scott from the TV show The Office, maybe some book royalties will make that a little bit easier. That might also put you in a position to change careers. Maybe you can start writing full time. Maybe you can just retire a little bit earlier, but it will provide you some additional income. And what we're actually doing here on this, my 10th book, is about book marketing. So you should be able to pick up a few more tips here along this process, because part of really being successful with writing a book is actually letting people know that it exists. The second reason on your list is this can provide you with some fame. This can provide you with some interviews, some public speaking opportunities. Just this week I heard from a gentleman who wants to interview me for a television show. And the third reason to write your book is it can help to position you and establish your expertise, especially if you're a small business owner or entrepreneur. The fact is, being a published author, even just being able to say that, will help increase your demand. It'll help the perception of your customers or leads. You're going to be assumed to be an expert regardless if you're a baker, a butcher, or a candlestick maker. And just as a side note, one of the things I'm offering the folks who have purchased my book, How to Write a Book, The System, is a media interview to help create a surge of interest in people, hopefully a herd of people going off and purchasing your book so you can earn some additional book royalties. And the fourth reason to write your book is to help other people. The fact is, you've got a good message, you want to write your book for a reason, for a purpose, and it can help a lot of people. And let me just share a personal experience from my life. I had a brain surgery when I was 12 years old, and one of the way we found our surgeon, the guy that ultimately saved my life, was through a book. And even if you aren't talking about brain surgery, your book can help other people. Dale Carnegie's book, I went to 5 different high schools, and Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People was a savior. It was a godsend to me in high school and continues to help tons of people. So please, I know you can do this. And this list of reasons is something to help you get through those moments of doubt where you second guess yourself and start feeling insecure, which is part of the process of becoming a published author. You do have to stay motivated, you do have to stay inspired, and you do have to keep the good benefits and what's going to change and how life will be better at the top of your mind to carry you through these moments. So coming up next here, we're going to be talking about your timeline, which is step number 2. We need to create some initial milestones to achieve this. And this is Dan Moskal. Like I said, this is part of a bonus for my 8th book, How to Write a Book, The System, available at Amazon, iTunes, BarnesandNoble.com, and on audiobook. Looking forward here to talking to you in the next video. Please subscribe and join our congregation, and we'll talk soon.